All right, so we're starting day 2 in Santorini. So we woke up pretty early. It's about 6:30 a.m. right now for the sunrise and to go get some shots around the town when hopefully no one else is around. We already see a few other people walking from our general area that we're staying in Ia to the main part where you like to take all the cool pictures and whatnot. But anyways, it looks like a lot of other people had the same exact plan that we did. So this is our first view when we walk into town, the main part of town, because we're a little bit on the outskirts of Ia. The caldera views are incredible. Looking back, you can see the town of Fira in the distance here. The sun's coming up behind. It looks really cool. It's super windy up here though. Just bring a jacket, unless you're here in the dead of summer and it's hot, but if you're here on the shoulder seasons, yeah, please bring a jacket. It's 6:30 a.m. already and we already see people lining up for this like lesser known spot. But I guess that's okay. Just waiting in line, 6:30 a.m. and there's already a 5-minute wait for this shot. So it's pretty cool. You can almost go to any little alleyway and find a really cool spot to take pictures. So this blue dome I don't think is as well known, but we're gonna get up closer. There's a good spot to get right up next to it. So surprisingly, there's not really anyone over here at this dome. I guess it's not cared about as much as the other spot that we were at before and earlier. But honestly, I feel like there's more people around right now at like 6 to 7:30 than there was from 7:30 to 9. So, but the lighting right now is like great. It's unbeatable. So you can go anywhere between honestly 6 a.m. to 9, almost 10 a.m. and you'll be fine. You'll be able to take pictures anywhere and not have too many people to deal with compared to like later in the day, which we saw that there's long 20-30 minute lines for some spots. All right, we're just making our way down over to the castle right now. We're on the north side of Ia, where people like to come for sunset. I probably should have realized that it would be really hard to take pictures going against the sun directly that way at this point. Now the sun's gotten high enough. So we're gonna have to come back at sunset, I think, and take pictures at this castle looking back into Santorini and Ia. So Kara's putting her shoes back on because we don't want to walk in sandals all the way back. Well, at least she doesn't. I'm wearing sandals, but that's okay.
Learn from my mistake. You need like a thick sole. I wore these in Italy and that was a big mistake because of the cobblestones. So I just bring them for like pictures now, and Dr. Scholl's tennis shoes are really good.
So they have a church here, Greek Orthodox church, where you can come and listen to any service that you want, and they do it pretty much daily and multiple times a day. So basically there's one more spot we want to get pictures from. It's about 8:30 right now. So the sun is definitely up now. You just gotta be careful where you're taking pictures at so that, you know, you don't, yeah, so the lighting is good. And so, oh, it's really bright right now. The white buildings really reflect off. So anyways, we're gonna go take a last picture and then we'll go have breakfast back at our hotel and then we'll show you what's next. So this trip is actually our Babymoon, and so we're taking pregnancy photos as well to announce
This morning.
Yeah, to announce that Kara's pregnant.
That's why we're dressed up.
We're making our way over to the bus stop to take the bus from Ia to Fira. It is about a 25-minute bus ride from point A to point B. So hopefully we make this bus. Just arrived in Fira and we're gonna go to Lucky's. Okay, we found a bench to eat our food. We're just to take away. There's not really enough room to eat inside there. So there's a little square here and we're just gonna eat. So first impressions, Fira is not that nice, at least on this side. But if you look on Ia on the opposite side of the caldera,
it's really more like, I think it's the capital of Santorini. So it's like more city-like and it has all the things that come with the city, if you know what we mean.
So Lucky's is not as good as Pita Euro in Ia, but I still recommend this place. It's really good. They don't put as much tzatziki on there. That's what I wanted more of.
And yeah, we wanted more fries in there too, or at least I did. But it was still really good, like quality ingredients.
I love it. I love the actual Greek gyros. They're better than Americans. Well, they're different. They're not better. They're just different than what we get. It's fun to see the caldera from this point of view and to see the center. So Santorini was created from a volcano eruption thousands and thousands of years ago. It might be millions of years ago. That's why it's filled with a lot of volcanic rock. There's not a lot of vegetation, but it's really cool because this is just the crater of the volcano. In the center is an island that's right in the middle of the caldera. So I definitely would recommend just seeing what we've seen so far today in Fira, that you need to stay in Ia. Fira is the lesser version of Ia. It's still very beautiful and you'll be super happy and stoked. So far, Fira is not nearly as nice as Ia is, kind of walking on volcano stone. It's a lot different than the marble that you walk in through Ia. When you walk past restaurants in Ia, people aren't haggling you or trying to get you to come into their restaurant and eat. Every single place you pass by, there's a person outside trying to get you inside their restaurant. Reminds me a lot about Istanbul, which I don't like. Also, I feel like it's a lot harder to get views of the caldera. Most of this area is kind of blocked. It's kind of hard to find good viewpoints. We found one so far. I'll look for others. The other part about Fira is that you have to walk up and down a lot more. Ia is pretty flat, at least on the main pathway. But here it's just a lot of up and down can kill you.
Oh, hello. Come in. This is our hotel room in Ia, Santorini. As you can see, there's a lot of cool features, like the little shutter door window things. Here's a little safe and a little place to put your clothes, like a closet, I guess, but not really. Shall we go to the bathroom? Because it's right here. So it's a cave bathroom. It doesn't open all the way, but here are all the light switches and buttons for the fan. But it's, as I said before, a cave bathroom. So no windows. There's this little alcove thing. We have a weird space over here. I don't know what that's for. Our toilet is right here. They don't want you to throw away your toilet paper, flush it down the toilet, so you have to put it in the container. And I think it's because Greece just doesn't have great plumbing, and especially on the islands. So that's really gross. But this shower is really cool. There's a waterfall shower head. And then if you don't want to do that, they have like the detachable shower head. And then here is our sink area, vanity area. We have different sized towels, extra toilet paper, toiletries. There's like a vanity kit with a toothbrush, a loofah for both of us. Oh, we also got robes, which I'll show you up here. We're back into the main area. So we'll actually go into this little sitting area. It's a little bit messy right now, but these are comfy. They're like memory foam. So I have sat on here when I haven't wanted to sit on the bed and get after I've been like sweaty and stuff. And it's really comfy. And then over here is a little vanity area with like a medieval chair. I don't know, it's just a leather chair. But that's really nice. I've been doing like my hair and makeup there. And then this like bed frame is built into the wall and it's like stone. And Derek was nervous because the corner is like right here, but I was no problem. He thought like he'd hit his head on it or something. I don't know. It seems fine though. But the bed I think is a queen, right? I think it's a queen. And we got robes. We got these like, I guess beach towels, but I think they're for the hot tub. And then over here we have the TV. Also there's cute like windows over there too. We haven't opened up those ones yet, but they're the same as like right here. There's a tiny fridge. We got a big bottle of water in there. There's wine, but we didn't, use that. We don't drink and I can't, especially right now. If you come out here, it's so cute. This opens up too, but let's just be skinny legends right now. And here's our hot tub. It's not really hot. It's mainly lukewarm. We've only been in it once. And it's been super windy every time we've come out here. I don't know if it's just like the part of the island up that we're at, but it's very windy. Right here is where we had breakfast this morning. It was a little awkward. The people like came in and we were like, oh, you can put it outside, and our room was really messy, but it was fine. They didn't say anything. I guess you could super could like lay out here technically. The neighbors are like right there. They also have a hot tub. They also let us know that our view of the sunset is just like in that little crevice over there. But it's just really cute. I love the blue doors, and I just love the tiny features about everything. This is really hard to close, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, this is probably the nicest room we've ever had, or like the cutest room. It's very unique, very like Mamma Mia Grease-like, with like the blue and the white. So I would recommend staying here. All the employees have been really nice too. There is a pool, which I don't know if you have filmed yet, or if we will show that. It's a really small pool. It's also April, so everything's a little bit cooler and windier, so no one's making use of the pool. And then, yeah, our hot tub is only like lukewarm, but this is a really cool room. I would recommend it to anyone who wants to stay in Ia, but not like on the cliffside, because that's so expensive. I think this was like, it was a little over 100 for each night, and it's technically a 5-star hotel. So go on the shoulder season and you can get something like this.
All right, so we're headed down to Amoudi Bay right now. So it's a pretty steep way down. So that should be somewhat easy. The way back up, that will be a different story. But just gonna take it nice, easy, and slow if we have to, and go have some fun down there. We might jump in the water because of if it's too cold, then I don't know.
Mostly doing this because this is like one of the things to do here.
for a little swim. It's so super windy. I'm not gonna go to cliff jump because there's no swim there right now, but it's all shark. Alright, so we just finished swimming here, and now we're gonna head back up the cliffside on all the switchbacks. So it's getting super windy. We're the last ones here. There are quite a few other people swimming in here, but it was really cool, really clear water. Saw some fish, saw a shark. Yeah.
I didn't get in, it was too cold, but it's really pretty water. The rock is really cool.
Okay, we're about halfway up right now. It's going a little bit quicker than I thought it would.
Take all the breaks you need and go by like 30 steps and you'll feel great.
You have a bunch of benches, so
yeah,
you'll be fine to sit down, take a break. It was harder for me going down than it was coming up.
Your knees like shake and then your shins hurt when you're going down. And it's slippery, but not going up.
Okay, we just finished going up all the steps. It wasn't too bad, but we took some nice breaks. There's a ton of people already lined up for the sunset, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get some food and go home and watch the sunset from home instead, because we have a view from it from our place.
A gyro, and we got pork, gyro, and the chicken gyro.
This is our last night here in Ia. We just ate dinner and now we're gonna go home, maybe hit up the hot tub a little bit and then call it a night.